Hello friends, welcome to Pause with Polly in the season of Lent. Today is Sunday, March 15th. And we are beginning our week, and throughout this week we will be talking, having conversations about peace. And the theme for today is the work of peace. Starting in the words of Jill Jackson, "Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me." Peace. It sounds so simple, such a small word, but yet it is one of the hardest things to cultivate, both within ourselves and in the world. I've always been someone who values harmony, conversations, being together, but that doesn't mean I've always felt at peace, or that doesn't mean I get frustrated or overwhelmed or disconnected. Because yes, life has its way of throwing challenges. And those are actually a reminder that we are living a human experience. And that, just like we talked before, there are possibilities in which we can reconnect, restart, begin again, and it's all good. About 3 years ago, talking about these disconnections, frustration, and what I was feeling, about 3 years ago, I entered in one of those seasons and spiral down where life's challenges really left me feeling like I had lost my inner peace. And I knew I needed to find a way out, and it was not going to happen just being on my own. I needed to reground myself, not just for my own sake, but so I could show up fully for the ones around me. Thinking of that 3 years ago, I am actually even grateful for previous experiences than that. For the upbringing I've had with amazing parents and the presence of my sister while she was with us, and mostly because of the trust in my spiritual growth. And those pillars and those previous experiences, thinking of the one of 3 years ago, they led me to really believe it was time to look for external help. And then by being open to this process, the right people, the grounding practice, a toolkit for me, they actually found their way into my life. And I was reminded of the power of the pause, the ability to stop, pause, notice, and choose how I would respond rather to just react. I found the strength in affirmations. I found the strength in prayer, in reconnecting my heart, my mind, my soul, and my body. And more than before, I started prioritizing self-care. I've always heard my mom saying, you gotta love yourself first. You've gotta love yourself first. But sometimes those words just go, and we need others to remind us how powerful self-care is. And it's not as an afterthought. It is a foundation for how I move through the world. It's a choice, a daily choice. And most importantly, throughout this process, I realized that peace isn't meant to be cultivated alone. Just like a single stick can easily break, when you have that bundle of the sticks, they are strong together and you cannot break them that easily. So I found that being part of a community, one that holds the space for each other, makes all the difference. Jesus said, "Blessed are the peacemakers." And I've come to see that peace isn't passive. It is something that we create, something that we nurture, something we choose daily. It's not always easy. It comes with its challenges. More often than not, it means sitting with discomfort. It means embracing uncertainty and having hard conversations. But when we commit to peace, within ourselves and in how we show up for others, we become something, we become part of something much greater than ourselves. We become the ripple effect of peace that flows from our heart into others in a daily process, in a daily choice. Take a deep breath here and bringing a reflection for the moment. Remember that when we reflect, it's also good to journal because we are bringing our ideas out into paper and we can read and be spectators, not just like there. What is going on? You're taking it out. So if you have a pencil, a pen, and something to write on, do it. And think where in your life you needed to pause to reconnect with peace. Where in your life you needed to pause and reconnect with peace. Maybe it's within yourself, the ones near you, at work, with your kids, with your neighbors, where? And look at that with care, with love. What simple practice, bringing out the tools you have, what simple tools can you use to help you stay grounded? Make a list of the tools and practices you have for yourself that you can make use daily. Is it breathing? Is it journaling? Is it walking? Any? All? What are your tools? And who in your life reminds you of the power of community in your journey toward peace? You're not just one sticking by yourself. We stick together. We are stronger together. So who in your life reminds you of that? Stay in peace. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next.